You guys, it's garden season! I'm so excited! Okay, real talk, I'm about to put my phone on top of my mill. I need a better setup in this kitchen. But it's garden season and let's see. I am so stoked. Me and my husband went crazy. So I just found out about this plant nursery. And it's like acres and acres of land, and they have apple trees and peach trees and apricot trees and plum trees and hybrids and Christmas trees. Like, I don't know, I feel like it's at least 4 acres of plants. And they're a little bit expensive. So me and my husband, we're going there to get our apple trees and our peach trees. But yesterday we went to Lowe's and we did get some starters. I'm so excited. We have so much work to do on the backyard. I will give you guys a tour of our new backyard. We're getting the trees cut down this weekend. We went from being quoted $9,000 for 3 trees to $3,900. I had so many people come out, and I honestly feel like, because there's this other company and they really want the work, and so I'm tempted to be like, do you guys want to go a little lower? But I'm just going to leave it at $3,900. I feel like $3,900 is fair. We have 3 huge trees. They're coming on Sunday. The soil here is untouched. This house was built in like the 1930s. So this house actually we flipped. So maybe I'll put some insert shots so you guys can see what the house looked like before we moved in. But anyway, the soil is super untouched in the backyard. It's crazy green out there. And me and my husband this weekend, we have a date to do some backyard work. But yesterday at Lowe's, because we cannot, like, come on guys, garden budget. I left all my garden beds at the other place. So my gardening budget is it's gonna be a little bit smaller. But I did see these non-GMO starter plants at Lowe's. And I'm sure by the time we leave this, I'm sure by the time the grapes take off, me and my husband won't live here anymore. So anyway, we got yesterday, I'm in zone 7B. So I got some grapes. These are Mars. I got a hemrod starter. Can you guys see that? Hemrod. I went crazy. Like Lowe's had all the things out and I was like, oh my God, it's garden season. And I'm late. Last year I started my seeds in February and they were so big because I start my tomato seeds from seed. I do a lot of things from seed, and so I had a crazy amount of plants in my house, and the weather was not warming up, so I had these overgrown plants in my house. So I'm starting my seeds a little later this month. It's March. I got another Mars. Can you guys see that there? Another Mars. I got Concord. And then at our old house, I planted a fig tree, which she's so big, but because me and my mama planted that one together, I wanted to leave it. And it's our property. We're not selling it. I was like, I can always go and like take care of it. So I'm starting another fig tree that I got from Lowe's. Figs are pretty easy and they're cold hardy if you get cold zones. Another Concord grape. Like, you guys, we literally bought so much. We got some blueberries. These are Jersey blueberries, and we got, I think the rest of these are blueberries. Yep, another Jersey blueberry, a blue crop blueberry, because the blueberry bushes at this huge farm, or I shouldn't call it a farm, but the blueberry bushes at this other, yeah, and then another blueberry, so that they can fertilize or cross-pollinate. So anyway, we got so many and I'm so excited. Like I said, I know none of them are gonna take off while we live here probably, but whoever lives here next will have a whole food forest. So anyway, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. I get so excited about gardening. So yeah, I had a fig tree at the old place. I didn't want to dig it up because me and my mom planted it together. I have so many, if you guys want to start your garden, you know, wash your stuff out and reuse it. Like, I have all of my old stuff from last year, even my tags. I use a Sharpie pen for these. These are what you write the titles. You write the titles of things. I need to still scrape some off. But I just scrub it off and reuse it. So I'm reusing everything. So I have my trays. I have I have my heating mats to keep them nice and warm, and my lights to keep lights on the seeds are upstairs. So anyway, what seeds are we gonna start today? I kind of want to start sunflower seeds, but it's March. So maybe I'll start my sunflower seeds in like 2 weeks. You gotta be really careful with sunflowers because they will eat nature. Something out there will eat the actual sprouts of sunflowers. So you gotta really protect them. So this year from seed, I'm gonna do, I got today this at, where did I get this? I don't know where I got this, but I got some Italian Genovese basil. I got some Thai basil, which I love. I actually have a recipe here on the channel making this like Thai curry dish, and it's so good. So I cannot wait to have Thai basil. I love it. I got these today, these red sunflowers. Those seeds are a little pricey. I got these zinnias last year. I also get a lot of my seeds on Etsy. I know Johnny Seeds is good. I got a lot of seeds from Johnny Seeds last year. I have calendula for all you ladies who are into like hair elixirs and lip balms and things like that. So I got some calendula. Should we start? No, I don't think I'll put this in the seed starting tray. I'll probably just sprinkle that. Okay, so I got this heirloom. This was a free pack that they gave me with one of the seed orders that I did like a year ago. So I'm gonna plant these heirloom tomatoes. I have this beautiful kit that I ordered last year from Etsy. So I have still some big beefsteak tomato seeds from her. Her kit is so pretty. I'll have to show it to you guys. I have some Rutgers tomatoes. I have, what else? I didn't actually save seeds for my tomatoes last year. I was lazy. I usually do. I bought these yesterday at Lowe's, Roma tomatoes. I've never grown. I bought another pack of big beefsteak tomatoes. I've never done celery before, so I got to do a little research, but I think today I'm just going to go ahead and start my tomatoes. And then I also want to try corn. So I bought some corn yesterday at Lowe's. Red cherry tomatoes. But yeah, I want to start corn too. So I think today I'm going to seed start my tomatoes, which I'm excited about. And then I guess I'll do some research to see a couple other things that I want to start. Oh, I'll probably start the basil too from seed. Those did really well last year. So I have my seed starting tray here. I'm so excited too. Like, I think in our backyard, I'm gonna do tons of rosemary bushes. I'm gonna do tons of lavender in ground. I've never started, okay, so I've started, in terms of herbs, the only herb that I have ever started from seed is parsley. Would you call parsley herbaceous? Herb. You guys, I've been listening to like Cynthia Erivo interviews, and of course I love Barbara O'Neill, and you know, they talk in English and they always talk about herbs, and I love the way they say it. Like, we're like herbs. It's like so harsh. Herbs. We like herbs in America, but they're like herbs. Oh yes. Oh, hold on. Let me get my accent going. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's they also have a little bit of a deeper voice, but they're like herbs. I'm not saying it as good as them, but I love how they say herbs. So anyway, okay, so I've only ever started parsley from seed. I've done mustard green from seed. Yeah, I've never done lavender from seed. I've never done rosemary from seed. I've done basil from seed. I've never done thyme from seed. So I think I'm gonna buy starter plants for all my herbs. Sage, I'm gonna buy a starter plant. Rosemary starter plant. Thyme starter plant, lavender starter plant. I'm gonna, oregano starter plant. So I'm gonna start all those again here in the ground. I'm gonna do some in-ground gardening here. And then I just got this organic mix from Lowe's. That's fine. I've been very fancy before and gotten more expensive ones, but it's fine. So let's start our garden, our spring garden. I want to know, what are you guys growing in your garden? Are you growing anything? Do you have a garden? Do you live in a place where you can have a garden? Maybe like even if you live in an apartment, even if you're one of my single friends and you live in an apartment and you're like, I don't have space, look, at least get yourself some herbs for your apartment. Like, just have some cute little herbs in some pots. Like, I feel like at least having herbs would be a really great start, because you always need herbs, whether it's for your steak or, I don't know, I'm blanking on things you can use your herbs for, but your stews and all that fun stuff. So anyway, or even your fermentations, duh, like you can put some herbs and some fermented onions or fermented beans or whatever you're making. So get your herb garden growing. I mean, you guys, like, just to buy like 2 sticks of herbs from a health food store is like $5. So, you know, I definitely think that you should have herbs, because it's so expensive to buy them one off when you can just go cut a little something. And of course, like rosemary, we know that they're talking all the things about how good rosemary is for your scalp and promoting hair growth. So you can infuse rosemary into like an oil to put into your hair. But anyway, let's plant our tomato seeds. I'll show you what I'm doing here so you can see. And I also have the plastic tray. So where's you guys? Oh no, oh, here they are. I was worried. So here are my tray starters. And then these are the trays that they sit in so that water is not leaking on the floor. And then the clear is the lid. So let me show you. It's garden time. I'm so excited. We have my starter tray right here. And now, I should probably do this outside, but I won't. It's too cold. It's too cold. Have you guys ever saw Mama Cheryl's YouTube videos? She's a singing coach.
Let's go, sweetheart. Yeah, yeah, oh. Your turn.
She's literally incredible. I'd be like watching her videos and I'd be like, yes, I'm a singer. Ah, he, hey, ah, she'd be doing all these intricate, what is the word? All these intricate voice exercises, and I'd be like, yes, I'm a singer. Anyway, all right, so I opened my dirt. It's got peat moss, coconut coir, vermiculite. And if you are a new gardener, I'm gonna put some links in the description box about who some of my favorite gardener people are that I've learned from. But even though I've learned gardening from various people on YouTube and I've, you know, learned a lot, last year I must have checked out at least 50 books on gardening, just reading about things. But I'm gonna go ahead and say the best way to learn gardening is to garden, because you're like, oh, this is how this grows, and oh, this doesn't like this, and oh, this is, I mean, it makes me so angry that in school they never taught us things that we actually needed to know. Like, I cannot tell you guys any of the things that I learned in school. I mean, why do they not teach us in school how to process grief, how to garden, how to cook, how to ferment, how to be a wife, how to be a husband, how to be supportive, how to communicate? I just feel like these are things that would have been great. Anyway, I digress. Let's put some dirt up in this thing. So I just kind of go like this. I'm clearly in my kitchen making a mess. You just go like this. We're just putting some dirt in here. And I love touching the dirt. Like, this is my favorite. Like, I'm so excited to start having dirt under my fingernails. Like, having your body, you know, part of wellness is touching the earth. Put your hands in the dirt. You know, we're always touching these electronics and all this stuff, but it's so fun. I cannot promise you guys that I'm going to be releasing videos during garden season, because when it's garden season, You just be outside for hours and it's glorious. It is glorious. Okay, so I am just putting in some dirty dirt here. I'm trying to be as neat as I can without getting this stuff everywhere. And also we have to get, my husband has actually asked me if I should, he's been asking me if I want to take back the plants we bought at Lowe's yesterday because we haven't even tested our soil. And I know blueberries like acidic soil. And I've killed blueberry bushes before. So I've really got to focus on the soil. And I've really learned that about gardening. Gardening is all about like soil. If your soil's messed up, if you don't have the right conditions. But also, you can be a lazy gardener too. Like you can just throw things out there and you're like, wow, like nature knows what to do. It knows what to do. I also feel very cool because me and my husband went for a walk. We always go for walks. And sometimes we go to like random places. And last year, because we haven't been on a random walk in like a random place, like in the woods or something in a long time, but we were in this area. I don't remember where it was. And I was like, oh my gosh, babe. I was able to detect things in the wild. I know for a fact that I saw chamomile flowers. Of course, all of you guys have dandelion in your backyard that you could probably brew up. I just started detecting things and I said, oh my gosh, I am a gardener. I am of Mother Nature. Okay, so look, you see I don't know how I'm gonna edit this where you guys can see me talking and like doing this. Okay, so we're putting this on here, and I always recommend that you do extra seeds. You can always give away plants it's like giving away free food. It's so cool. Last year I had like 22 tomato plants in my garden, and I gave away so many cucumber plants, so much like borage. I mean, I gave away so much stuff. Well, the camera died and we moved, and I have no idea where the charger is or my spare battery. So that's real life right there. So anyway, what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna put in all these tomato seeds and we're gonna label it. So let's do that. I'm gonna show you with my phone. Okay, so I did a little research on Utah celery, and I think I'm a little late planting it. Can you see? I think I'm a little bit late because it is more of a cooler temp, but I'm gonna go for it. The seeds are microscopic, so from my research, they say to barely put the seed in the soil because it needs light to germinate. But you'll see that with a lot of different plants. They need some light to germinate. So let me show you guys how microscopic these are. So these are microscopic. Like, can you even see that? I hate when the seeds are like this small. Can you see this? It's so little. They're like teeny little tiny. So we're gonna put these in and see what happens. But they're so little. What?
Farmer Sierra is fucking back. I haven't seen this version of Sierra in I don't know how fucking long.
Why are you lying like that?
It's true. I didn't even know you were still a farmer.
Why are you saying that, Dee?
Because it's true.
Dee, I had a whole fall garden that I put my heart and soul into, and it got demolished.
For 3 weeks, and then you said, okay, I'm good.
And the squirrels ate it every day. It was terrible.
Running back, and you said, oh.
Huh?
You know what? I don't feel like I see a lot of squirrels in this neighborhood.
Yeah, until I put garden stuff back there.
But even when you didn't have garden stuff, I saw squirrels every day.
Hmm?
I never see squirrels in our. I mean, maybe I'm not paying.
Are you talking about here?
Yeah.
I've seen them on the trees.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. Hopping about. doing their thing.
She sees the squirrels every day.
Do you want to go to Burn
I
4:30?
don't want to go to Burn. I really don't.
Well, I asked you to go this morning, so.
Yeah, love, I really don't want to go.
But you told me this morning when I woke you up that you would go with me after work. You said you would.
Okay, Sierra, give me a second.
Give you a second to talk to you?
I need to take it home.
Okay. I can't go to Burn without my buddy. Okay, that was painful to put in. I just basically, I'm sure, you guys, I'm certain that I got more than one seed in each cell, but as they get bigger, I'll just separate them. Let me show you what I did here. Okay, you guys, so I just think this is miraculous. Yes, the tiny little tomato seeds from the tomato grow the most huge plants you've ever seen. So these are red cherry tomatoes, and I'm gonna put these in the first row. Unfortunately, I'm gonna just put them on there, and I can't hold the phone and do it at the same time. Maybe I can. I'm gonna drop these right here. I gotta find my charger since we moved. Okay, so they're so little. I just have to kind of go like this. I lost it. Okay, they're microscopic. Okay, so I just go, and then, you know, you usually have to read the directions because you don't want to put them too deep. It'll tell you on the direction. So there's one. And then I just go in and put them. So here's two. You see there? Yep, so I'm gonna go in and then I'll show you guys once I'm done, because this can take a minute and you'll probably get really bored. Okay, there's one more. 3. And 5. All right, there we go. There's that. So that is red cherry on the first row. So I did 3 rows of celeries. So these are the seeds. I know you can't even see what I'm talking about. So I literally just went like this with my finger, on my fingertip. And I just put it on top like that. You can't see because they're microscopic. But anyway, that's what I did. So we did 3 rows of celery. Okay, so the little basil seeds are tiny too. I'm just gonna barely put them in there right now. Let me show you. I'm going to put them down there, and then I just like to go like this with my little finger. So I'm gonna start, I didn't put sticks here because I know those are all 3. So I'm just gonna go like this and barely put it there. So yeah. Okay, next up we're gonna do this sweet Thai basil. So I'll show you how little these ones are too. They're little babies, my little babies. Okay, wait, they look exactly like I'm sure if you put up a microscope, they don't look exactly the same, but they look the same as the Italian Genovese basil. So I did 2 rows of basil, so I'm gonna start the sweet basil, the Thai basil here. All right, lastly, I'm gonna do these 2 packs of calendula balls orange and calendula fancy mix. I'm gonna make this whole tray calendula. I'm getting really tired. It's been such a long day. I've been on my feet all day and I'm getting tired. So calendula seeds are really cool. Let me show them to you. Aren't those interesting? Those are the calendula seeds. So we're gonna put these in here. The back says, I think I direct sowed these last year and just spread them out in my garden in the bed. But it says for indoors, 6 to 8 weeks before average frost. So these will be fine as transplants, I think. So I'm gonna do this whole tray because I love calendula. Okay, so all the seeds are in there. So now I'm just gonna go in and kind of pinch the dirt over it a little bit. Yep, like that. And then when we're done with that, I'm gonna go ahead and put some water on these. And then we'll go upstairs and put them on the heat mat. We'll be good to go. And put some lights on them. So I have this spray bottle. I have tons of them. And what I like to do is just go in and spritz them. They don't need to be saturated, and what you can do, you don't want things sopping wet, but you can put a little bit of water. I'll show you in a little bit, but I just go through and I spritz them. As I told you, the dirt does go down. All right, so here's our tomato, and yeah, this is our tomato tray. I thought I had other things in here, but this is all tomato, so I'm gonna do the same thing. Just go in and put some water on all of these. And I like to do it on this one, like it's like a straight shoot, like that, so that the seeds don't splash out. So that's why I like this one. All right, you guys, I'm now in my office and we're gonna, I put the lid on these guys to make like a little greenhouse for them. And I'm gonna move all this stuff.
Yeah. Tell me more.
Why are you talking all that smack?
I'm not.
Huh?
I'm not.
What are you talking smack?
I'm not. I'm interested. I'm one of your
Anyway,
fans.
guys, he's being annoying. Okay, so this is my light. And I'm gonna move that. I just moved in. See, I told you guys I used to do beauty pageants. There's the old me. My cousin got me this sign for Christmas. Isn't that cute? Trust the process. Anyway, okay, so I created a little greenhouse and we're going to, they're heavy now with the water. They're really heavy. Okay, so I'm gonna put them on the heat maps. And I will show you that. But this is, my office has like a pretty decent amount of windows and light, so they'll get some good sunlight. So I got everything set up. These are on the wall. I got the lights on high and it simulates the sun. And then they're on the heat maps. I just leave there's no on or off button for the heat mats. You just put them on the ground and then you just leave it on there and it creates a nice little warm environment. So there we go. And I love when you do this. So once you put your seeds in, it is the most addicting thing you will ever do. Every day it is so fun to be like, did anything come? Anyway, remember when we did that, babe?
No.
When we looked at the seeds?
Yeah.
Every day?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll insert at the end of this. At the end of this video, maybe I'll insert a few videos from last year. You guys could see. Because last year, the year before, this is my third year. This is my third year's gardening.
Thank God.
My first year, I bought all starter plants. And then last year, I grew so much stuff from seed. And I was like, I want to grow everything from seed. It's so fun. At one point, I was walking around town. We were out of town. And I was collecting like dead flowers. And I was like, I see the seeds. That was really fun. There was a lot of black-eyed Susans in Maryland and a lot of echinacea coneflowers in here on the East Coast. So I was collecting those seeds last year. And then when you're eating apples and lemons and just eating varieties of fruits and vegetables, you're like, I should save the seeds. You get a little addicted. It's very addicting. Start a garden, you'll be addicted. And also, I forget the quote that Martha Stewart said, but she had a great quote about a garden. I'm so mad. I'll have to find it. But her documentary is amazing. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed sowing seeds with me, and I'll do some updates. Maybe I'll do like a whole playlist here. They can't see you. What are you doing? What are you saying? Don't look at my office. We just moved in. Don't judge. But maybe I'll do a whole playlist on all of my gardening things so you guys can see what I'm growing. all year round. It's just so much work to record all these things. But anyway, I really enjoyed this and I'm so excited. Like, garden season is the best season. I was talking to my mom yesterday and I was like, oh, I wish you were here because she's helped me so much with gardening and it's just like a really nice bonding activity. But anyway, that's that and I will talk to you later. The babies, you guys are looking good today. You're 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 looking good today. Baby, you're looking good. You're looking good. You're looking good. You're looking good. You're thriving. You're thriving. You're thriving. Can't wait to put you outside. Can't wait to put you in the deep. You're gonna be in the deep, deep dirt. You're gonna cultivate. You're gonna grow up. You're gonna be big and strong. You're gonna love me today. I'm gonna be a pow. So this is the garden from last year. I grew all of this from seed and I thought it turned out so beautiful. I will put a link in the description box so you can see this full video.